Hey, what's up everyone? As soon as the Premier League season was over, we already have the fixtures out for the new season 25-26, and the Supercomputer predictions are also out. So I'm going to just run through some of that and see what the Supercomputer has predicted for the teams for this upcoming season in the Premier League. As you can see, there's no Mayan the Silver Fox in this video. He is still away in Dubai, so this will be just a solo effort from me. So we hope you enjoy watching. Don't forget guys to like and subscribe to the Mayan the Silver Fox channel, and let us know in the comments below what you think of the predictions from the Supercomputer and what you think your predictions will be for the upcoming Premier League season. Okay, so let's start off with the bottom three. Now, the three teams that were promoted from the Championship last season were Leeds United, who came top, Burnley came second, and Sunderland got through in the playoffs. Now, the Supercomputer has predicted all three teams to go down. That's 3 years in a row. Where will those three teams finish? It's saying Burnley will get 40 points and come 18th place. Leeds United will be 6 points behind them with 34 points, and Sunderland will be at the bottom with just 19 points and cut adrift. That's what the Supercomputer has predicted for the three teams that came up. In my opinion, I think one of those teams will stay up just by the skin of their teeth. It will be either Burnley or Leeds. And of course, a lot will depend on the kind of business in the transfer market they do during this summer. Let's have a look at the bottom half of the table from position 11 to position 17. Coming in at 17th place is Wolverhampton Wanderers. Vitor Pereira saves Wolves once again, and just by the skin of their teeth, by 1 point the Supercomputer is predicting, and they will end up with 41 points. In 16th place will be Everton, according to the Supercomputer. Now, they will finish just 1 point above Wolverhampton Wanderers with 42 points. Now, they did well towards the end of last season. They got David Moyes in. He did well for them. And they've moved to their new stadium, and I think they'd feel like that they'd be kicking on and moving up. But the Supercomputer thinks they'll finish 16th and worse off than they were last season. So in 15th place with 43 points, just 1 point above Everton, will be Tottenham Hotspur. Now, they have Thomas Frank in, but the Supercomputer thinks that it's not going to make much of a difference to what happened to them last season. They will improve by a couple of places, but they're still going to be down there, and there's not going to be a massive improvement with a change of manager for Tottenham Hotspur. In 14th place is Manchester United, and the Supercomputer thinks that they're not going to be much better than they were last season. Even though they've made some good signings in Matthias Cunha and a few other players, Supercomputer still thinks that this is like the last chance saloon for Ruben Amorim, the manager. In 13th place will be West Ham United at the London Stadium. They won't do much better than they did last season, just 1 place above last season when finishing on 45 points, but they are projected to have 17 losses in this season. In 12th position will be Marco Silva's Fulham, and they will have 48 points, 3 points above 13th place West Ham, and don't think that their fans will like that. They finished 11th position last season, and they'll drop down 1 place in this upcoming season. In 11th position is Nottingham Forest. Now, Nottingham Forest did do very well last season, and they did get into the Europa Conference League. But the Supercomputer is saying they'll finish on 51 points and will find it difficult to juggle European football with Premier League football. Now, the top half of the table, and in 10th position will be Adoni Arola's Bournemouth. They'll finish with 52 points, and they'll drop down 1 place worse off than they did last season. So that's position number 10 in the Premier League what the supercomputer is predicting. In ninth position is Crystal Palace, the FA Cup winners from last season. Oliver Glasner's men will finish with 54 points, and this will be a good achievement for them because they are also going to be playing most likely in Europe as well if they are not taken off, because their owner owns also Lyon. So we'll have to see about that, but the supercomputer has predicted them to be in ninth position. Just 1 point and 1 place above Crystal Palace in 8th position will be arch rivals Brighton and Hove Albion. Now Brighton and Hove Albion will go from strength to strength, and they will remain in the top half of the table in that 8th position. In 7th position will be Brentford. Now Brentford have lost Thomas Frank as the manager, but they have appointed Keith Andrews, the set piece coach. He's said to have impressed the hierarchy of Brentford in his interview, and they will finish on, with 59 points and 7th place, which could also see them qualify for a Europa Conference League. In 6th position will be Enzo Maresca's Chelsea. They will drop out of the top 5, and I don't think that's going to be good for them. Their fans will not like dropping out of that top 5, and it could spell the end for Enzo Maresca. In 5th position is Eddie Howe's Newcastle United, finishing on 63 points. Now, if England remained in the top rankings with UEFA, that could mean that Newcastle United will play Champions League football again. That all depends on what happens there. Okay, so the top 4 now, and in 4th place, Aston Villa will jump into that Champions League place. They finished in a European place last season, and this season the supercomputer has predicted top 4 for Aston Villa, finishing just 1 point above Newcastle with 64 points. In 3rd position will be Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, and they will drop down 1 place. Arsenal finished 2nd last season, and this season they will finish on 72 points in 3rd place according to the supercomputer. So taking over the 2nd spot will be Manchester City. Now Manchester City have made a lot of signings already in this transfer window, and they didn't do very well last season, but the supercomputer is predicting that everything's going to go well from next season. They won't get top spot, but they will get 2nd place with 79 points. So that leaves the number 1 spot, and the number 1 spot, it will be Liverpool again, according to the supercomputer. Now Liverpool have been busy in the market, and they've bought Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen for a whopping 116 million plus add-ons, and I think he is 22 years old and the most expensive English buy for the Premier League ever. So that is what the supercomputer has predicted. Liverpool to win, the 3 clubs that came up to go straight back down, and Aston Villa to get into the top 4, Arsenal to come 3rd, and Man City to come 2nd. So that's adios amigos from me, and we hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Mind the Silver Fox channel, and we'll see you in the next video.